everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. We had combat get initiated and resolved last episode, which was sweet.
One episode.
Happy about that.
Yeah.
We had an extra 15 minutes to do that.
Turns out if you don't fight anything, you just throw them in a hole.
You just throw them in a hole.
Does Villian level up?
Does Villian level up?
Yeah, he's lower level. Lower level, fought a higher level enemy.
Ben, don't say yes.
Now's not the time. Yeah, now's in the begin when the episode starts. It's not the time.
Put me right about to level up. Maybe.
Tick away.
Yeah. Please imagine an experienced bar graphic that is like, wow, you did a great job. You're at like 99%.
Yes.
You're almost there.
Great.
Might have very good news for you in the near future.
Ran out of rest.
Which is like the worst thing that can happen.
What?
It's always so disappointing when the bar is going and you're like, yeah. Oh.
But there's something about this room that you haven't known about yet.
Oh.
So maybe that disappointment will fade away into excitement. Oh. Everybody will be happy.
Those 5 people we forgot about, blindfolded in the middle of the
No, the people are still there. They're not the good part. Though. They're not the happy part. So we'll get there. But I actually want to start today with Pomper and Patrick and Birdcough and Potbelly. And you guys slept through the night. You guys fought through the night. You guys slept through the night, and Potbelly wakes up kind of with a grog, and he goes, "Oh, morning, Pomper."
Morning.
Morning, Music Man, and other guy.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, Pomper, I got a bad feeling in my stomach. We should go see if Malik's been making any progress on that salve. I'm worried that he's not going to do right by you, and, well, the things Patrick was saying made me even more nervous. So, I don't have anything else going on today. I don't know about you.
They have food there?
They have food, but Malik tends to take most of it for himself, so I don't even bother. I just go and hunt some rabbits. But also, did you know your friend can just make this brown mush fall from the sky? It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I found out last night. It's good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, apparently it's limitless.
Really?
He can just, anytime you need food, he just snaps his fingers and there's food.
I get kind of tired, though. It makes me tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to tucker you out, little boy. But anyway, I thought we could go see Malik. If you don't want to do that, I'll probably go bird watching.
Okay, yeah. You know, the others haven't come back yet. I'd prefer to wait for them. Actually, you know, they expect us to be here, and it's been all night. You know, I'm kind of getting a little worried. Therese can take care of herself, but I'm still a little worried.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I got so wrapped up in just you missing your arm and your leg, I forgot about your friends, and they went into that big old scary tower.
Very scary.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't put 2 sticks together till right now. You were in that tower.
Yeah.
What was it? What was down there? Ease our minds.
Spooky, man in cage, that guy. Free him, and weird cat man. But he dead. Look, I got his skull.
Wait a minute.
What?
Let me take a look at that skull.
Why?
I've seen it before.
Oh. Then you don't need to see it.
I'm not gonna do anything with it. Just let me examine it.
Yeah, Birdcough. That thing's giving off a weird energy. Why don't you let Potbelly take a look?
What do you think, Patrick?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to touch that thing, so whatever you want to do, give it to the troll and let him be consumed by its evil energy or whatever the heck is going on.
It's not evil. It's not evil. Cat was nice, too. Here you go.
Potbelly takes it. He runs his long troll fingers over the smooth, stark white skull.
Nice, huh?
So I told you that us trolls were going through some political disagreements. One of our hunters, they said that they found a demon in the night, and that it attacked him and his friends, and we just thought it was tall tales, this beautiful land. We hadn't seen such a threatening presence. And he was cast out for trying to, I believe the charge from Malik was inciting fear and chaos, if I do recall.
Do you remember his name?
The boy's name?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was an orphan. Sad kid. He always complained about getting ticks in his greasy hair, and, well, it's a name that just kind of stuck, so we called him Little Old Tick. Wasn't very good at conversing with people, but he always showed an interest in the birds, and that's something I appreciate. I don't know what he's doing now. He was always good at hunting and gathering, so I'm sure he's living off the land just fine, but worrying about old Tick is something I've carried on my conscience for a while now. But enough of all that. What I'm saying is there's a lot going on here, and at some point these political disagreements will resolve themselves and people will settle down and we'll get back to some sort of normal around here. I'm worried that the second we do, some deeper, darker thing is going to threaten us to begin with. Maybe this place isn't as safe as we thought.
Okay.
If we stick together, it'll be okay, Potbelly.
Pampa, I love pretty easily. And I love you more than most already. But I don't think creating brown mush is going to stop demons.
We can do more than that.
You got some tricks up your sleeve?
I don't really have anything up this sleeve. I hold out my stump.
Ha 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 ha.
He loves it.
Yeah.
The perfect audience for Popper.
Potbelly has a good hearty laugh to himself. And you seem to have put his mind at ease a little bit. And he goes, maybe you're right. You've been helping me to think on the bright side. We'll wait for your friends. How long do you want to wait?
We'll give them a couple hours. Day just broke, so they should be back anytime. I got a good feeling.
This is the best time to watch some birds. I'm going to go down by the water.
I won't go.
You want to come?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Hey. You going to play some music?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, golly gee. This sunlight just keeps getting brighter and brighter
I know. Good day.
on my green skin. Let's go. Potbelly storms off.
Storms on.
Storms off. Jolly storm.
I storm off Jolly style with you.
Ready to seize the
Storm
day.
off. Jolly style, yeah. So let's cut back to Villian, Therese. So the combat situation has resolved itself, and there was something that I said that I was going to do last episode that I'm very excited to do, that I think we need to do. And we're going to do a door check-in
Door check-in.
on the orc, the troll, and
All right.
the gnoll. And Ian, you described to me that this place where they're trapped in is completely featureless.
Yeah, it's like a bland wood or stone room, if I recall correctly. I could check, but yeah.
So let's just say they're surrounded by stone.
Yeah.
Can they see anything? Is there any sort of light?
I kind of doubt it.
Okay, so they're completely in darkness. That's good.
Oh.
And the orc and the troll doesn't say anything, just keeps to himself, manages to keep his composure despite being in this horrible otherworldly circumstance. The orc just starts complaining. He starts blaming the gnoll and the troll for the reason why, like, if you would have taken this more seriously, we wouldn't have gotten trapped here in the first place. I can't believe a little elven girl knocked us in here. And he just starts getting mad, stomping his feet. This whole time, the gnoll is just laughing on the floor. And the troll has been quiet this whole time. It's getting increasingly annoyed with the gnoll's laughter. And he says to the orc, "Want to cut him up?" And that's where we're at. Next episode, we'll do another little check-in. Little check-in.
I like these.
All right.
I can open the door
Little
to the
intermissions.
same plane if I want to later. Or I can open it to an infinite number of other fake demiplane rooms. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Eventually, we'll have you juggling 3 or 4 planes
Yeah.
an episode.
Plain A.
Eventually, my goal is to have an entire episode of check-ins of demiplanes.
All right, so next week, we have to spend an hour checking in. Yeah.
We got the potbelly demiplane. We
Get
got
the potbelly
the other
demiplane.
demiplane. We got,
This ain't so bad.
we got the
That's not so
potbelly.
bad. They probably had a good reason for it. Yeah. All right. So what I want to tell you guys, you have quite a bit to deal with here. But what I want to tell you guys is you obviously have the 5 people that were captured. They're still in the room. They're very important. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of crates and barrels and just a lot of things. But what is curious and is close by to you guys, and in fact, there are like marks on the ground where it was like purposely drug into this room, and it was drug in recently. There's a very ornate chest, a wooden chest with gold on it that has a crude bit of parchment plastered on the front of it. That's kind of what I want to bring your attention to as we get into this scene.
Therese, you take care of these people. I will chase after the pink man. And I run down to where the pink man disappeared.
Okay. So you run down to the end of the room,
Yeah.
and there is a rope ladder at the back.
Oh, is the ladder still down?
The ladder is still down,
Oh, no.
but the top is closed.
Oh.
So the top opened up, but now it is closed again. The rope ladder is still there. It's still down. It's just being squished, but there's no path up.
I will try to climb the rope ladder.
Okay. You successfully climb the rope ladder. We don't need to roll for that. And you climb all the way to the top, and you are at a rocky ceiling.
I knock on the ceiling saying, "Let me in, you coward."
Break it, dude. Try and break it. Throw a lightning bolt at it.
I have no lightning bolts, dude. All I have is my light hammer. By the way, 2-3 days last week made it very clear light hammer was a bad choice of weapon. It should be a heavy hammer. I'll get one.
Yeah, you got like a
Yeah.
Tim Allen hammer. Right? You can't do anything.
I thought the light hammer was for some like role playing reason.
I just thought of it as like Thor's hammer, like Thor size, you know?
Okay.
But no, you got
Which is
tool time
not-
hammer.
Yeah, not correct.
Yeah.
Tool time with Villiant.
I mean, you did quite a bit of work with the light hammer. It's working out so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. 99%.
Yeah.
99%. Okay.
So,
good
yeah,
stuff.
I guess I'll try to knock on the ceiling with my light hammer.
Okay. How hard do you knock?
I mean, as hard as he can, as hard as Villian can, yeah.
You knock several times. A loud clang emanates throughout the room. And there's a pause. And then you hear a voice. Pipe down in there! We're gonna take care of you soon enough!
Oh, no.
Open up this instant!
No!
I will wait for you then.
Hope you like cats.
I despise cats.
There's no response to this.
Okay, all right. So I'll go rejoin Therese.
Okay.
Damn it.
I guess in the meantime, I've cut the hands loose of the people and left them to
Okay.
deal with their own blindfolds.
Okay.
Haven't really said anything to them.
Wasn't it like hoods? Don't they have like hoods over their heads?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. I just cut their hands loose, and then
You've
I'm
made it so they can see.
so they can deal with
fine.
themselves. And now I'm gonna look at the parchment on that chest. Read that. Try to see what's up with that.
I just want you to know, so there were captured 2 humans, an elf, a dwarf, and a halfling. The halfling, as soon as you, like, unbind him and take off the hood, he just starts running. He starts running in the direction that Birdcough went, and is not trying to stick around. The others are still trying to, like, their response isn't as immediate. They're like rubbing their wrists and just trying to process everything that happened. But the halfling is getting the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I like turn and look and see him leaving, and then go back to looking at the chest.
So when you go and you look at the chest, on the parchment, you see what is perhaps the crudest, sloppiest handwriting you've ever seen. The letters are giant, but they're also completely different sizes. It's like whatever wrote this is pretty insane or just really dumb. And it says, special things, with 2 S's after the things.
Okay. I want to look at the chest and see if I can ascertain if it has any traps on it.
Huber's got anime gurgles right now.
Yeah,
So
my
funny.
stomach is going insane. Did you eat anything?
Goku grumbles.
Yeah, my stomach hurts.
Okay.
Anime grumbles is really good. Okay, so you want to go ahead and make a perception check for traps.
The 2 S's must mean
10.
something.
To the best of your ability, you look all around it. You don't see anything curious. You don't see anything that looks like would harm you.
All right, I slide my dagger into the gap and flip the chest open.
Okay. As soon as you flip the chest open, there's a waft of death that comes out. It just smells bad. It sounds like some sort of body's been rotting inside of this chest.
Oh, man.
I cautiously look into the chest.
You don't see a body, but you see 3 different things, 3 different items. You see a brown satchel. You see an axe. And you see a beautiful green cloak. The curious thing about all of these items is wrapped around with string on each of them is an ear. But it's a different kind of ear on each item.
Oh. Is one of them an elf ear?
One of them is clearly an elf ear.
The cloak.
Is it the cloak?
It is the cloak.
Yeah. Is it the green cloak, Ben?
It's the green cloak, yes.
With the flat part of my dagger, I pick up the cloak, and look at it.
So you look at the cloak, and there's nothing. Again, there's nothing that seems dangerous about the cloak. There's nothing that catches you off guard, but it is a shining emerald green. It looks like it would fetch an extremely high price.
I I cut the string and the ear off, and I put it on over the cloak I'm already wearing. I like drape it over myself to see if I feel any differently.
You feel as though your senses are heightened. That
Whoa.
every little noise that Villian is making as he's climbing down the rope ladder, you can hear it. Just everything sounds a little bit clearer. And
Whoa.
that your eyesight, it just seems a little bit sharper than it was before.
Optometrist.
The cloak of optometry.
Give it to Huber.
Okay, I tie the cloak on over my other cloak. So I got a double up
Dual
cloak.
dude.
And then I say, Villian,
Yes.
how's it going with the door?
So I'm walking back. It's closed for now, but they promised they will open it to do battle with us soon.
All right. Do you want this axe?
No.
All right.
This chest smells of death.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of ears in it. The trophies, you know.
Ben, I want to roll my knowledge of like what those ears could possibly be. I don't think it's a religion check, but like I don't know. It's like a cultural check.
Investigation.
You know, like yeah,
Yeah.
history perhaps.
I think history would work.
Okay.
Or just common sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is kind of just a
It's the ear of the person he's stolen from.
yeah. It's. Let's have you make an intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 9 plus 0.
So you can tell because it's so much different than the other two
Yeah.
that the ear that Therese discarded is definitely an elven ear.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not sure about the other two. They both look human to you, but they're a little bit different in size and shape, and so that doesn't seem right. But they both look human to you.
Darius, I believe these to be evil items.
Why?
They reek of death, and they are attached to ears.
I think that crazy Knoll just killed these people and took their ears, tied them to the things he got off them.
We should not touch them then. That is an evil deed, Therese.
Say, too late. Hold up the cloak I'm wearing.
Smite him. He's evil now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are the people? The stock.
I'm glad that you talked about them.
Do they have both ears?
Yes. So everybody that is there, the halfling ran off, but everybody that is there has both of their ears.
I want to do an intelligence check again to see if I remember the fifth. The halfling.
Sure.
16. So I do.
You do remember the halfling.
Okay.
One of the humans starts not sprinting like the halfling did, but just walking out of the cave.
Wait. Sir, wait. Or ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have saved you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Where are you going?
Can't tell you that.
You cannot tell me, your savior, where you are going.
Yeah.
Why?
I value honesty and bluntness.
Me too.
I'm a bad person, and you don't want to know.
I do. I have forgiveness. Tell me.
I don't need your forgiveness.
Where's your halfling friend?
Not my friend. Another bad guy. We're all these people, whatever they try to tell you, again, being honest here, they will take advantage of you as quickly as possible. So despite the fact that you saved them, they're going to turn their backs on you.
No, you were victims.
I need to make a roll.
No.
The elf lunges at the human man.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, dude.
Tries to grapple him.
Cool.
Grapple check.
Love a good grapple.
And is successful.
RKO.
Now, the elf doesn't have any weapons, but what he does is he pushes behind him and he grabs him with his arm and he starts choking him. And the elf says, "Listen, don't listen to this fool. We're extremely grateful that you saved us, and he's just trying to put us in a bad situation. You there, you're wearing something. It used to be my sister's. I'm happy to give it to you as a reward, but just know that me, as an elf, I am extremely grateful, and in fact can't wait to get out of here to shower you with gifts and gold from our people. I come from a very wealthy family."
Great.
I regret to inform you that we cannot leave until I have slain the pink-skinned villain.
I don't think he's here, though.
He will come, he promised.
He promised he'll come back here.
Yes, he is upstairs. He promised to open the stone door. He will come.
I think he left, Valiant.
He will come back, he promised.
So you're just going to wait here
Yes.
in this cave with no food, no sunlight. You're just going to wait here.
I assume it won't be long.
You over the other savior, you're going to leave, right?
Tell you what, if you know a way out of here, that's easier than climbing that rope.
By the way, unhand this man. Leave him alone.
He tightens his grip on the man.
Stop this.
And he goes, "This guy tried to sell us out to the slavers. I'm not going to let him go."
Seems like it didn't work out so hot for him either.
It didn't work out so well for him because he's an idiot and a fool. He can't fight and he can't negotiate. I think we're better off just killing him. And he tightens his arm around the man's neck even more.
All right, so Villiand will try to break that grasp.
Okay. What I need to know is how you try to break that grasp.
So just with his both hands trying to bring his arms apart. Stop this! Stop this!
Strength check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you make a strength check.
That I can do. That is 18.
Ooh, nice roll. You are successful.
Nice.
So grabs his wrist. Stop this! Stop this!
As soon as you break the man free, the human man, he runs to the chest and he picks up the axe.
Oh no.
I just kind of like step aside. I'm just like watching to see how this turns out.
Well, things are about to get even worse. You hear a snarl.
Ooh.
And stepping into the room are 3 of the very same creatures that Birdcough dealt with.
From the entrance?
Yeah.
You don't know where they came from.
Oh no.
I'm just saying you've seen this type of creature before.
Okay.
3 of oh my god, all my dice just fell.
Oh no.
3 of them entered the room.
Big roll, big roll.
A lot of dice.
They're still intact. A lot
Yeah,
of
the cup like saved them.
Cool.
them. Saved by the cup. Nice.
Thanks, Die Hard Dice.
Say by the cup.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think we ever actually closed the door to the demiplane, now that I think about it.
I assumed that you close it at the end of the battle.
I guess.
If you want to keep it open.
I mean,
By all means.
well, we already did a check-in with them, and it was dark, so that means I guess the door was shut.
All right.
Cannon.
Demiplane number 2.
So I'm going to need all of you guys to roll initiative. So just to kind of give everybody a frame of reference, who is going to be rolling initiative and be involved in the turn order is going to be the man with the axe, the choking out elf, as well as the 3 beasts.
3 beasts.
And a dwarf that we haven't really given too much attention to yet.
A dwarf.
And so 2 others are in the room who don't want to fight.
You don't know. As far as the dwarf goes, you've gotten no read on him. He's been completely silent and not involved in anything that's going on.
Okay.
You don't know if this man that picked up the axe wants to fight these beasts or if the elf wants to fight the beasts. They just are mad at each other.
Right. Well, we have like 2 extra, or 1. We have 1 extra captive, I guess. Who's in the room, who's not rolling initiative.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
He will be rolling initiative as well.
Oh, okay.
Much like you're talking about the other human.
Yeah.
Much like the dwarf has not spoken up, not said anything.
Right.
Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna need
He's a plant.
everybody to roll initiative. Just hold on to that number for me.
Human.
You know.
Alien.
Yep.
What's this, District 9 or something?
Arrival.
Huh?
Arrival.
Oh.
All right.
Kyle got you. He beat you.
One of those shows I watched that nobody does, Great News, had like a sick Arrival reference where somebody was just using that speech because he's so rich. He has that technology to just do that cool alien speech.
Awesome.
Just like a 1-second gag and then the scene moves on.
Oh my gosh.
Just love that, you know?
That's cool.
This is a show on television?
It's a show on television.
I've heard of it. I've heard of that
Is it
device.
foreign?
It's not foreign.
I don't know, man.
How have we never heard of this show?
It's on NBC Thursday nights.
What are you doing watching TV?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
It's good.
What you should watch is
NBC.
Patriot on Amazon.
We know drama.
Bad title. Great.
Does NBC know drama?
No.
No. TNT knows drama.
What does
TBS
NBC
knows
know?
comedy.
Characters welcome.
Characters.
NBC has characters. No, that was USA.
Yeah. Yeah.
NBC doesn't know anything. They're a over-the-air channel.
Over the Olympics, NBC began claiming they're America's #1 network now. CBS is like, what?
Whoa, dude, shots.
Caught you with your
Come on.
pants down, CBS.
Yeah. Sorry, CBS. The different metric that we're using.
All right. I'm going to need initiative rolls from Villian and Therese.
9.
18, Ben?
Okay.
It's always good when Ian goes first because you can Eldritch blast him.
Just clean
Ian,
it up.
you are going first.
This is like, what do you do?
You
Quandary right here.
you cast Evard's black tentacles on the 3 cat monsters.
Sure.
Just open another demi-plane.
I can't. I have to rest.
Oh.
Like it's free, but it's
We
once
can't-
per long
We can't
rest.
stuff one of those cats in one of those doors.
Sure you can.
These are big cats.
You stuffed like 3 other dudes in them.
They were little guys.
I think the door's big enough for a.
Anything's possible. Kyle, I made one
Medium
walk out
creature
and
to
kill
go
itself. Anything's possible.
But anyway, I want to make a squirming black square of tentacles, 20
is-
feet around, show up under the cats.
This is perfect because the cats are all right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it when they group up.
Yep.
Love it.
I love it when they group up.
Love it when they group up.
All right, so they need to all make dexterity checks, correct?
Yeah, let's look. These
Dexterity saving
difficult
throws.
terrain. When creatures enter the affected area for the first time on a turn or start a turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends. A creature that starts its turn in the area is already restrained by the tentacles takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its strength check or dexterity check, its choice, against the spell save DC, which is 18, by the way. On a success, it frees itself. Yeah, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw or take the damage and be restrained. It's difficult terrain regardless.
Sure. That's a 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20
Whoo!
for one of them. 17 for the second.
Which fails.
And 5. What is your spell save DC?
18.
That's good.
Which, yeah, I was very generous to whoever I was making roll against me last time when I didn't have my paper. That's my fault.
So 2 of them fail. 1 of them succeeds.
Okay.
Let me mark that down.
I gotta roll 3 of these D6s.
The one that succeeds takes half as much damage?
No. Doesn't take any.
Okay.
3 plus 4
7,
plus 4.
11.
Okay. They both take 11 damage and are restrained.
Beautiful!
And then they'll take every turn hereafter until they escape. They take another 3d6.
Okay.
Cool.
And they take that damage at the start of their turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far away are they?
Right now, you're kind of all around this chest. They're 25 feet away from you. They're at the very entrance, where the room starts to get wide.
Okay.
They're coming in from the trap door side of the room, right? Not the side we came in originally?
No, they're coming in from the side that you came in originally.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they crossed paths theoretically with that halfling?
He's eaten.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
yes, they did. But you don't know what happened.
Right, we
to that
don't know
halfling.
how he got out or what's
Right,
going on. Or how these
right.
damn cats came down that rope. So probably there's another way in and out.
So, it is the elf's turn. And what the elf does is he sprints to the back of the room. He uses his full turn to get all the way back, and he grabs onto the base of the rope ladder that you tried to climb up before.
Huh. Curiouser and curiouser.
The human that didn't speak up at all, didn't say anything, nods to the dwarf. And what he does is he picks up the dwarf and puts him on his back.
Whoa.
And he holds his feet.
That's a strong human.
It is an extremely strong
Toss
human.
me!
Stacked, in fact, I think would be an appropriate descriptor for this human.
Oh. Couple of beefy boys in here.
Yeah.
Now
Everyone's
it is
jacked.
the creature that succeeded. But you said it was difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So it still has to
Half
move through
speed.
that. So it moves through at half speed. So it actually cannot. Oh no, it can. Oh, it can. Okay. So this is kind of a cool moment. So it's moving through the terrain at you. And it's these black tentacles it's trying to move through, and it's getting stuck on its paws, and it's just snarling and it's roaring at you. And it stops, and its tentacles extend, and they try to slash you, Therese.
Whoa.
Wait, this thing has tentacles too?
Oh, they
They're
all have
they're
tentacles.
tentacle cats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I forgot about the tentacles.
yeah.
Therese, unsettled by these tentacles, but starting to get a little more used to it.
Sure, that's fair. What is your AC?
13, I think. Yeah. Which I feel like, shouldn't that go up eventually?
So one of the tentacles manages to hit you.
Tentacles.
You take 16 damage.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. 64 hit points left.
All right. Next, it is the failed one who is restrained, so it needs to do damage to that.
Oh, does Ian roll damage?
Yeah.
Failed
Yeah.
me?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Sorry,
Ian
sorry.
rolls damage.
5 plus 4, 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay.
And it's still restrained. It has to make a dexterity or strength save to try to get out against my 18.
Okay, it's going to try to make a strength save to get out. And you said it took 14 damage?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ongoing damage. Choo choo choo. Poop poop poop.
Oh, it gets out.
Sweet.
It gets out. Okay.
Tight.
Free.
Wow.
Villian, it's your turn.
So when you say it gets out, like how far does it get out?
Yeah, did it move out? Because if it doesn't move out, it has to, I think, roll to... Because if it starts its turn there, it has to roll to not get stuck again, I believe.
So it has to roll to get out and then roll to not get stuck again?
Unless it doesn't move.
I think it rolls not to take damage.
A creature that is enters the affected area for the first time or starts its turn there, they have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take the damage and be restrained again. So anything that stays in the tentacles is in the tentacles and has to deal with that every turn.
What stays in the tentacles, or what happens in the tentacles, stays in the tentacles.
Yeah. So if he doesn't
Unless it
move
gets
out,
Unless it gets out.
Unless it rolls high.
But it doesn't have to roll that check again until the start of its turn.
right. But you were about to move on to someone's next turn, so and then his next turn he would have to do it again.
His next turn, he would have to do it again.
Yeah.
I guess what I was interpreting is that him getting out was basically like his action, but he could still move.
He is still his movement, yeah.
Right. It's 20 feet, right?
Yeah, 20-foot square.
Okay. This thing can basically move to the edge of it,
Okay.
is what it can do. Because it's moving at half speed. So it can move to the edge of it, so if it succeeds next turn, it'll be able to get out of it completely.
Cool.
But it will have to roll again. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. I'm glad that is cleared up.
I'm sorry,
Villain.
Ben. I know we're getting into weird specifics. I need to know how close that one is to the one who is still stuck in the tentacles.
So it moved 20 feet. So it is 20 feet away from that one.
Because I would put it... Yeah, I put the most amount of tentacles between the cats and us before hitting us is how I... Yeah.
There's basically like this 5-foot gap.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud.
What kind of paladin spell is that?
It's very good, dude. You create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range.
You're still Yogala.
Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
Yes, dude! Keep him stuck!
So it doesn't do damage at all. It just, they have to waste a turn retching and reeling if they fail the
Nice.
poison.
Which is great because it'll keep him stuck in the tentacles.
Dude, the
Yeah.
synergy with the tentacles, crowd control,
So
baby.
you're centering that
Unstoppable.
over the tentacles, right?
I'm not, because I also want to get this one who just left the tentacles.
Oh.
So there's like a weird Venn diagram happening where I still want to get both of the two cats into my stinking cloud.
There are 3 cats.
Yeah, I can't get the one that's close to you.
Oh, so you're getting the 2 in the tentacles.
One is not. One just escaped the tentacles.
That's the one that's close to me.
There's 2 outside of the tentacles right now.
There's one at the edge of the tentacles, one at
Right.
the other edge
I
of the
want to get the one
tentacles.
who's at the edge.
Okay. There are 2 at the edge right now. I think what's...
so he's
Center
still
it.
within the
He's
tentacles?
still in the tentacles. Just
Oh, okay.
center it on the
the
tentacles.
thing that happened is the one that attacked
Yeah.
Therese
Yeah.
wasn't restrained.
Got it.
And so
Got
the
it.
one that was restrained got out of the restraint, but
Yeah.
struggled to get out of it and then move, but they're both at the edge.
So yeah, I'm just going to have the stinking cloud overlap the tentacles.
Great. And so they have to make a Constitution saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
One moment. It's on page 2.
Wait, sorry.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
One of the cats is full out of the tentacles, right? Or are they
No.
they're all just right at the edge?
2 of them are at the edge.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's even better. I thought
it's
one got
way better,
I
yeah.
thought one got clean out. So they're all 3 still in the
But-
tentacle.
The one that was at the edge, I need to look at the Everard like tentacle description again because it might need to take damage that we didn't account for.
If it's not restrained, it doesn't take.
If it's not restrained, it doesn't take damage. It just has to deal with the difficult terrain.
Anytime a creature starts its turn there, if it's not restrained, it has to make a dexterity saving throw to become restrained and take the damage. If
Okay.
it succeeds, it doesn't do either. If a creature is already restrained, it takes damage
So
and
both
then
of them,
can roll.
both of them will have to roll next turn to see if they
To
become
see if-
restrained
yes.
and then take the damage.
and the
Got it.
restrained one rolls to take damage immediately and then can roll to try to escape the restrainment.
Okay, so you said 15, Kyle?
Yes.
That's a fail.
Wee.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
Stinking cloud!
I look at Villian and I just kind of go,
So these
Wait, can I get a visual and a smell description of the stinking cloud?
Hubert, like it would make you vomit to like sniff this in, and it is yellow. It's a yellow gas.
Also, I'm wearing a cloak that's heightening my senses right now. So I'm just like,
What would you compare the smell to?
Pull
me into this gas, Kyle.
well, if it's yellow, it's probably sulfuric, rotten eggs.
Yeah, dude. Just like when you like pop open some old milk, and your body says bat.
You know what I did the other
like,
day?
no. Huh.
I left a banana in my car.
Oh boy,
So my car smelled like banana.
linger. It's
gross.
gonna linger.
Banana smells good.
But like a
Melted
banana baked in the sun?
Yeah.
Baked
yeah.
banana?
Baked banana.
Okay.
So Ben, some sort of baked banana smell.
Some baked banana and just rot.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of just
Rocks.
like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So these six-legged creatures, these cats, they're extremely beautiful, extremely muscular creatures, and they take a lot of pride in the way that they look and the way that they conduct themselves. They pride themselves on elegance and grace when they're not being charmed by bards. But this is them at their most pitiful. It's just imagine giant cats just coughing up fur balls.
Yeah. Backs hunched over.
Yep.
Yes.
Being clawed at by disgusting tentacles
Yep.
coming out of the
Bad
ground.
moment
Wasting
for
a
them.
whole turn just retching and
Yeah.
reeling. It's
Yeah.
That's good stuff, dude.
And
That's good.
And you know,
that's good
Question.
I have to say, I think it's the waiting that is killing them the most. When they attack their prey, they pounce and they overwhelm them with their quick tentacle strikes. They're just, not only are they having to crawl through these tentacles, but now they just gotta stop and retch.
Very, very important question, actually.
Yeah.
Because the description of this means their entire turn is puking, they wouldn't be able to roll dexterity against not getting stuck in the tentacles, right? So don't all three automatically get
one
restrained
turn.
for the next turn?
the
They're
next
all
turn, yeah.
automatically restrained since they can't roll against it?
is the gas more like a smoke or a fog?
On a failed save, the creature spends its action, which is really the key part.
Got it.
And the way that we've been doing it is it's been their action to get out of it.
Yeah.
And so to stay consistent with that, you're right, they wouldn't be able to make that throw, so they just get trapped anyway.
a good combo spell.
That is a very good
Dude,
combo.
it's
It's incredible.
synergy.
Unless the saving throw is a reaction, which it might be.
Yeah, but
But I mean, like, it's more fun if they're...
yeah.
Like crowds cannot stop us now.
Yeah.
Just solo.
Okay, so
powerful people.
Brilliant.
Give them the gas!
the one that failed, it's the third one that also failed, and it was already restrained, so you're going to need to roll damage for that too.
All right, so 5 plus 1's at 6 plus 4, 10. And I guess he's still restrained.
You did 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great combo.
Unreal. Yeah.
Stinking cloud.
Paladin, by the way.
yeah. What a bizarre spell. I guess it's a non-violent crowd control spell, and it actually makes sense for Paladin. It's like riot. It's like tear gas.
And he just despises evil so much that he has no sympathy for what he does with the stinking cloud.
Writhing and reeling.
Retching.
Retching and reeling.
It is the dwarf's turn.
On the shoulders.
On the shoulders, the dwarf crosses his arms and waits for the human to act.
Okay. All right.
There's some sort of
Chimera attack.
some sort of relationship.
Dwarf, dude.
Last, but certainly not least, is the human with the axe. His turn. He pivots, and he looks at the elf with a very, very, very cold gaze.
Bad blood over here.
And he takes the axe, and he tomahawk style tries to throw it directly at the elf, who is pressed up against the wall
Brutal.
of the
Wow.
rope ladder. So something's going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was getting choked out by it for like a minute.
Jeez. Tension.
Yeah. These are not just some normal NPCs waiting to get saved, you know?
Yeah.
They've got stories.
Yeah.
Did they summon the cats? How did the cats even shoot? The cats just came out of
We don't
nowhere
know.
again?
That halfling
The pink
dude.
fiend.
That
said-
halfling, yeah, he could have let him in. He was a plant.
Yeah.
I think there's some other like passageway in here or something.
Yeah, the thing showed me the way out before.
Well, that was up the. Was that up the rope or was
I
that
didn't climb
somewhere-
up the rope.
Oh, it was
That
somewhere
cat
else.
Can't climb up the rope.
Right.
Oh
Can't.
my god.
Well, we don't know that. I guess we weren't there. So
All right.
This is some axe.
we were just gonna ignore her. There's also that like weird brown sack too.
And what's cool is when you threw it, there's like the ear is still on it, so it's like, it's like really cool throw.
He
animation,
misses,
yeah.
but the ear slaps the elf in the face.
I love items that tell stories, and this item tells a story. Okay, so
Nice. We'll never know it.
the gleaming silver axe spins through the air, and with the precision of an assassin, it goes right into the back of the elf.
No!
And the elf lets out a cry.
What kind of cry?
Why?
And he starts choking on his own blood.
Why?
The man turns to you, and he says, "Debt has been paid."
Blood. For blood.
Therese, it's your turn.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast him.
Take him out.
Eldritch blast.
Take him out.
I'm gonna Eldritch blast 3 and 3 on the 2 cats that are at the edge of the stinky tentacle cloud.
Gotcha.
Use the staff.
Oh yeah, through the staff. Yeah.
Does anyone on Critical Role use Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Is it?
It's like a
OP.
joke about warlocks is that that's just your attack
Yeah.
because it is basically.
Oh, warlock jokes.
There are like 3 class features about like buffing Eldritch Blast.
Ian,
too,
I'm
so it's like-
thankful you have it.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. I mean, literally all
Joke
of us.
about it, but I love it.
Literally all of us have our starting weapons from 2 years ago.
Yep.
It's a good thing that I have a spell. Anyway,
Tim Allen hammer.
yeah, Tim Allen hammer. Anyway,
nails.
ranged attack spell. Through the staff. 3 on this one, 3 on that one.
You do have the staff.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, that's true. I guess it counts as a weapon.
Yeah, we're doubling down on all these Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah. So I need to make ranged spell attacks on them, which is plus 10. I gave myself plus 5 last time. 19.
To hit?
Higher than 19.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was a 16.
I believe that's also a hit.
Ooh,
Check the page.
On the border.
these cats are weak.
18.
Glass
The-
cannons.
The tentacle stinking cloud combo.
Too much. Never seen anything like it. Yeah, just cats like going.
Saya! So my section where these creatures are like fell out.
Yeah,
of
just
the,
ripped.
it's a mess.
Yeah, these books, the binding of the original books was not.
It is.
The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Game's hard.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, then the one after that was 18, so that's 4 rolls.
Okay.
Higher than that. And a nat 20, baby.
Sweet.
So they all hit.
Jeez.
The last one's a natty 20.
nice.
Natty ice!
Solid rolls there, Ian.
Yeah, that was maybe the first time ever I've hit with
Yeah.
all of them. And then I
Stick
need to
with
roll
Ian.
some d10s.
Is there a way to combine all 6 beams into one super beam?
I guess we'll find out.
Yes, but it must charge for a day.
yeah.
Special beam
I need to
cannon.
trance for 6 weeks. Okay, so I'll roll 5 normal damages. And can you crit with ranged spell attacks? You can't, right? Do you roll the damage twice?
We've talked about this before. I don't remember.
Yeah. 10 So this is the first one, I guess, is the one who tried to attack me, or who did attack me. So he's got 10 plus 5, 15 plus 4 is
19.
What?
19.
19. That's that one. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, but I add my charisma to it. That's what I was like. There's something else. Plus 5, so 24. Yeah, 24 on that one, and then this one is 4 plus 9, 13 plus 9.
22.
22 plus 5 is 27. And then if I crit... Can you crit on a... I should know this. I feel like you can't crit on a ranged spell, but... Maybe you can.
I feel like you can't also. I think I remember this.
Yeah.
But I could be totally wrong.
I just looked at crits recently, and it just talked about weapons, rolling an extra dice for the weapon, and it did not mention anything about spells, so I don't think you can, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'll look it up, but if it can, I'll just roll another damage for that one.
Okay.
Later.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Kutoro.
Optimus. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, why, yes.
Oh, I do say yes.
Timothy versus the
so it hits regardless. A nat 20 hits regardless, and you roll the damage twice. So
So, sorry, you can't
plus
do...
3.
You can't do
30
crit?
damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
And on a nat 20, it hits regardless of any modifiers or the target's AC. So a nat 20 hits for sure, and you roll double damage.
Dude.
Apparently.
Double D?
We're gonna nickname this Eldritch Catastrophe. Like, you've just leveled it up. Therese specifically can cast a new form of Eldritch Blast through your mastery of it.
Eldritch
Okay, so a lot happened there. How much damage total to each of the creatures?
Oh shit! I don't know. I thought you were writing it down. 30 to the one on the right. 24 to the one on the left.
I wrote down 24.
It was 24.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I mean 98 to the one on the right, and 40,000 to the one on the left.
Still alive.
Still alive. He's doing fine.
Maybe half HP.
He's calling his mother-in-law.
This does make it funnier to me that Birdcough was just able to shout at one of these cats and walk it home. Like, it was just like instant fight over.
Yeah.
Show me way out.
Pretty generous. Yeah. This is great.
All right. The elf is dead, so it's not his turn.
Oh, he died.
Yep.
He died.
Oh, he just straight up died?
Yep. Debt was paid.
He's
I
dead.
love it.
Why?
He's gone.
Now the guy doesn't have an axe anymore either.
Hey, get out.
Also, wait. So there was a 5-foot gap between. So the monsters aren't up on me, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna back away from the cats to make sure that none of the people in the room. I don't want to have my back to anyone, you know. So I'm like moving away and putting my back to a wall so that I can see everyone and the cats, you know.
Okay.
I don't trust
So-
these people.
I need a little bit more than moving away. Where are you moving to specifically? I need distance so I can gauge what things can and cannot do to you.
I can move 30, and I can hit anything in the room. So I guess I move. So if this is the tentacles, and this is the room, you know, I'll move toward the exit hallway where the elf just died.
Okay.
And with my back against the wall.
Okay. Sounds good. That is good
Probably like
information.
25 feet, I
Okay.
guess, or however far that is.
All right. So the human with the dwarf on his back
With crossed arms.
moves
Yeah, classic.
to the side of the black tentacles, and he takes the dwarf off his shoulder and attempts to throw him over the patch of tentacles.
Oh, through the exit.
Oh.
Try to
Through
get
the
him out of
exit. Yep.
Oh.
What a dumb human. That's his plan? Throw the dwarf over the tentacles?
I never said it was the human's plan.
Dust me.
Oh, no.
And he's going full through that stink cloud.
The dwarf is
Better clear
pinching
that
his
stink.
nose.
Oh, okay. The dwarf's pinching
Hold his breath.
How long does that cloud last for?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Whoa, dude. That's like the entirety of combat.
Yeah.
He is able to take the dwarf, throw him over the tentacles, and you don't see where the dwarf is because of the stinking cloud of gas.
He's out of there, dude.
You
He's
fool!
gone.
Why?
He might be coming
You
in from
fool!
behind. I don't know.
The dwarf does need to make a constitution check
Okay.
against the stinking cloud.
All right.
Heavily obscured. Yeah, you can't see anything through this cloud.
Just soaring through the air.
Pukes all over the cat monsters. As he...
You said your spell save was 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. A creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn. So really, he just flies through
He just
it.
flies through the cloud and it doesn't even have a chance for
And
it to
it's
take
fine.
effect.
Yeah, he's fine.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed.
All right, so it is the one that succeeded. It is that beast's turn.
I love this. A moderate wind disperses the cloud after 4 rounds.
Yeah.
If you're outside. That's funny.
This one, the one that succeeded, did not have the effect of the stinking cloud happen. It also needs to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it.
Wait, which one?
The one that succeeded in not being restrained initially.
Oh.
Villian cast the stinking cloud after its turn.
Oh.
And so it didn't roll the Constitution saving
I see.
throw.
I see.
It failed that throw. Or did the Constitution
rolled for
saving-
all 3.
Okay. All right. They all failed. That's right. I'm getting mixed up here.
Yeah, you
all
rolled
3
for
of
all
them
3.
failed.
Yeah.
But the turn didn't happen
Yeah.
where he got affected by the stinking cloud.
Yeah, it happens
So,
now.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just did the roll earlier, yeah.
That one is also affected by the stinking cloud. And Villian, it is your turn again.
Also, that would mean that he's restrained on the start of his turn and would take the damage.
Right. So you need to roll
he would
for
have
damage.
to take that damage now.
You need to roll for 2 of them.
Okay, so this is whoever's turn it is right now is taking this damage. 7, 11 damage to that one,
Okay.
and then the other one needs to take 4, just 5.
Okay. 5?
Yeah, the other one. 11 to the first one, 5 to the other one. And they're all restrained.
Villian, it is your turn.
Therese, does the elf live?
He looks pretty dead. Hang on. Well, it's not my turn. But we could still talk to him though later if you want.
What does that mean?
I can talk with dead people.
So he is dead, is what you're saying?
Oh yes, he's dead.
Okay.
I could bring him back.
Bring him back.
Well-
I will take care of these felines.
All right. Well, hang on. Let's see if we gather up some more corpses first. I want to make the best use of it.
So, man, this is complicated. My character's almost worthless in this scenario, because the 2 cats are like 5 feet deep. I can't even swing my hammer at
Throw
them.
her hammer at him.
Throw it?
Yeah, throw it.
Thor style.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah. Trying to RP a
Thor
Thor.
can
Let's
call
go.
his hammer back. Important distinction. He just throws this
You're
little
gonna
rock
throw.
hammer.
You're gonna throw. They're heavily obscure. Like you can't see them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
don't throw the hammer.
I want to make that clear. That is a
no.
consequence of the spell is you cannot
Yeah.
see these
Cast a
creatures.
buff or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You can hear them retching.
All right, then I guess I will apprehend the human.
Okay.
Apprehend.
How do you choose
Yeah.
to apprehend them?
You have sinned. Yeah, you have sinned. And so I'm gonna try to bring him down to the ground and retie him up.
Okay. Can I have you make a grapple check?
Yeah.
Apple, dude.
Oh, that's strength though, right?
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
strength.
it's 10,
It's
it's
to be
10.
strength athletics.
10.
So close.
21.
So as soon as I see Villian go over there, I want to be like, Villian, what the hell are you doing?
He has sinned.
What? But the enemy of my enemy is my friend right now, Villian. He's helping us. He could help us fight these cats.
He killed an innocent elf.
Who cares?
He sneers at you. Mm-hmm. He spits on the ground.
Oh.
And he says, I've always hated religious types.
Oh.
Too preachy for my liking.
Dare you?
How could you say this?
How do you feel about being sold?
It would make me sad, and this is why I feel sympathy for you. You are a victim.
Victim?
You're very conflicted right now.
You can overcome this.
I'm going to be the only one here that walks out of there alive.
Surrender yourself.
You believe in a god, right?
Yes.
You best
Do you remember I can't remember him?
Oh, yeah, you don't remember your own.
You sound real confident. Strong faith. You better make peace with that right now.
Villian just like stares at the ground for a second.
There's something I want to say. The dimension door is still open.
Oh.
It's still open.
All right. So
That's
I do have
just-
an option. I got an option.
You do have an option.
Okay.
He also has an option.
Yes.
Oh, crap. Wait, is it nighttime?
It's morning. It's
Shit.
morning. You've been basically dealing with this all night.
Damn. Oh, well.
Oh God. All right. So
There goes half my plan.
it is the other creature's turn that it already spent a turn retching because of the stinking cloud.
So now it's got to check again.
Now we'll make a check for the black
dexterity,
tentacles.
yeah.
Yep.
And then if it fails this, it's got to do a cloud check, right? Basically.
Yeah, because the cloud is still happening.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was looking up the stink cloud. I forgot to...
Stinking cloud.
We've never cast Stinking Cloud before. I love a cleric casting Stinking Cloud as
Yeah.
well. There's something extra great about that. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn.
So it has to make both.
Oh my God, we've
These
gotten
things
this
are trapped
completely wrong.
forever.
They're just trapped forever. So
Well, it could succeed.
it could succeed, but it has to
It has
succeed
to succeed both.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Or it's
So
an infinite loop.
It has to make a check at the start of its turn for both things.
Okay.
So this will happen basically throughout all of combat
This is incredible.
until it gets out of it.
and
so
both
it's going to
last
make
for a minute.
It's
so,
going
yeah.
to make Constitution saving throw first. It fails.
Ah!
So
So it's auto restrained.
It is auto restrained and it's
Okay.
taking damage.
So that it takes. Just 4, 5, 6. But chipping away.
All right. So you said 6.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Still alive. It is the dwarf's turn.
Wait, so did it? I'm sorry. You did the one roll for both, the stink and the.
He did
tentacles?
Constitution
No, if the
first.
stink fails, it'll be automatically restrained.
Oh, I get
Because
it.
it gets it just pukes and can't try to not. So it's like the ultimate combo spell.
Yeah.
All right, Villiand.
Incapacitated doesn't mean like if something is dead, it's not incapacitated. It's just dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
The human tries to grapple you.
Okay. Raw strength check, right?
You can do either strength athletics or you can
Ooh.
do acrobatics. You get a choice of either one when you're being
Athletics,
grappled.
I'm good on.
Okay.
14.
You beat it by 1.
Yeah.
It was 13.
Stop this! Stop this!
I'm gonna put you in this door, and you're gonna have an eternity to think about what a phony, fake, God-fearing piece of of trash you are.
Oh my god.
He's smiling
I like this guy.
the entire time.
This guy is max BM.
I
dude.
know, man.
Max
Wow.
BM.
And so basically, how I envision it is
Yeah.
he does not grapple you. You have free action, free movement. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
He failed that.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I just envision like his hands and your hands are like clasped right now,
Yes, yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like right at your face.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Hey, villain." I really hate to do this, but we have to get a couple of episodes done today, and I'm really trying to make it a point to get through combat. Episode when we initiated, that's something that I want to do, but we have gone through a whole rotation. We do need to get started on the next episode, so I am gonna have to close it here. Not the best practice, something we will try to actively avoid as much as we possibly can, but forget all of that. Thank you all for watching. See you next week.